What I especially like with being up here is that the absolute solitude around here, and there is nothing here, and for me that's perfect. I'm not too bothered about, you know, magnificent views. I'll show you around, you know. So you've got, I'm not going to name the hills, those that know, but you know, so you've got a hill over there, and then there's kind of a little bump over there, and then that's probably is a tour over there. But in this little valley here, you've obviously got a farm or something, probably down at the bottom of the valley. There's some cows in that far field there. So, you know, you're not a million miles away from civilization. And obviously you've got the whole west coast over there, and you can even see the sea on the horizon over there. And Exmoor is probably up in you know, over in that direction somewhere or other. What we're going to do in this video is we're going to talk about why I regularly pitch here or just up over there and not somewhere else. And it's really quite simple. It's two reasons really. One, it's convenient, and it's several reasons really. One, it's very convenient. It's about an hour from the car, maybe a little bit less, you know, with good going. So you're far enough away from the car that you're not going to get, you know, disturbed or anything like that. But, and as soon as I start talking about there being nobody around and not being disturbed, we then have some couple of people on a horse walking past, and that's literally the first people that I've seen, you know, all day. So basically, in a nutshell, it's not too far to walk, but far enough that you don't really get too disturbed. Obviously here is close to water, which is handy for Lassie, and then the place just up there is handy for pitching one tent, and if I want to do a second tent pitching, then it's kind of handy up there because there's a little bit more flat room, but not really very much. It's not perfect for sleeping a second tent, but it's adequate to show a second tent. So that's just handy up there. The other thing is down on the South Moors down here, it's incredibly quiet. Hardly anybody comes down here because there's literally nothing down here, and the people who own the land around here, Mr. Darwall and co, you know, obviously now because of the new legislation you can't camp on a whole swathe of land back over there, although if you know, arrive late, leave early, you'd probably be okay, because I don't think anyone's going to notice you particularly. But I just like this as a, you know, as like a little escape from, okay, obviously I've come here, you know, a lot, so you can hardly call it an escape, but now I'm doing other walks and things like that occasionally. It's just handy just to come back here, recharge the batteries without, you know, going for a long walk or something like that, and it's quiet enough, very quiet. Really, realistically, it's very quiet here, where I can just, you know, pitch up and stay for a few days, which is basically what I do when I'm down here. I tend to pitch and stay. It's relatively sheltered, although you do get obviously some breeze coming, you know, from the east, which can come straight up through there. And if you're up there, then obviously you can get the same wind coming, you know, from the east. But it's relatively protected. It's relatively sheltered here. You're not on the high tops up there. I tend to avoid the tops up there and other places like that. I did look. There's not really anywhere to pitch up there anyway. It's you could in an emergency, if you were walking and you really, you know, and you were desperate for somewhere. There's a couple of spots up there, but they're not really ideal for hanging around long. Plus, obviously, you know, if someone's going to go for a walk around here, they tend to go over the tops, and I want to camp somewhere where you don't get people wandering around so much. I just enjoy it. You know, I just enjoy just coming down here and just recharging the batteries for, you know, the mental batteries and, you know, the body batteries and everything else like that for a few days. It's just very relaxing, and I'm very, very comfortable doing very little in camp. I make little videos. I could probably come up with other video ideas, you know, to do here, which I will probably try and do moving forward. But it's very, very nice. It's very nice here. I do like it a lot. I know this probably isn't the most inspirational video or anything else like that. It's just relaxing. It's just relaxing because obviously most people, they, you know, and the normal thing is, and it's understandable and correct, you know, pitch late, leave early, and obviously that's a good thing to do, and that should be practiced by you all. You should all be pitching late and then pissing off first thing the next morning. But you're always going to get one who's going to find a nice, peaceful, quiet spot where no one passes. I've got no reason to move. I'm more than happy watching films, making videos, watching YouTube, chilling out, you know, with my own company, doing nothing. And I've done it many times now, many times. You know, I've been in camp and I've just stayed in camp and done nothing for a few days. And I'm kind of used to it now. As long as I've got videos, you know, to watch, videos to make, food to eat, tea to drink, then I'm more than fine, you know, just relaxing and chilling out and hopefully entertaining one or two people. You can't even park anywhere around here now because they've closed off the main car parks. So even parking here is difficult now. You kind of got to try and park, you know, down over there or somewhere. You're kind of quite limited to where you can even park around here now, unfortunately. But like I said, there's nothing here. There aren't any tours around here. You know, people want to tour back, you know, bag tours and bag mountains and things like that. And there aren't any tours down here. You know, maybe there's a few over that way or a few over there, or, you know, over that way or over that way. But here, there's nothing. There's nothing of interest to anyone here. And that also makes it, you know, pretty ideal for, you know, just chilling out and relaxing as well. Anyway, I just enjoy coming here and chilling out and relaxing, and I'll be up in the Peak District next time, and then I don't know where I'll be after that. We'll kind of play that one by ear. But in the meantime, I'll see you all in the next video. Thanks very much for watching this particularly useless video.